We got a fun one for Rob to say. Rob. Go for it, Rob.
Schwesinger.
Carson Schwesinger. UCLA, 6'2", 225 pounds, 22 years old, from Moorpark, California. This past season, 12 games, 136 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, 2 interceptions, 3 passes deflected, a forced fumble, and an 80.6 PFF grade. First team All-American, first team All Big Ten this past season here. What I like about him, and it's like part of me makes you wonder what made this change, but he went from a walk-on to a special teamer to now an All-American. Like, that's impressive to go from that. You know, and it's like, I look at a guy sometimes that has all the physical tools. We talked about, what's the name? Was a Porter, the corner out of Ohio State, I think is the guy we were talking about the other day. And he had all the physical tools, and he couldn't quite put it together, and they finally made him a starter the last year. He was a special team before that. Like, okay, you had the physical tools all along. Schwesinger was a guy who was like, let's go ahead and just work nonstop, get better at my craft, even though I don't have necessarily all the athletic abilities that some other people have in the field, and eventually get good enough to be a true contributor. And that's what he was. That's the kind of players that I like, because you can't teach that kind of work ethic. You either got it or you don't. He got it. He's great against the run. He's also got a high football IQ. He's a great tackler. He also has that knack for getting into passing lanes. As far as the downfalls, he has trouble getting off blockers at times. He's not great at man coverage, and he's not great as a blitzer. But this guy, I'm telling you right now, you can't teach the kind of work ethic this kind of guy has. When you read up more and more on him, and you look at some of the stuff earlier, even this past season, earlier in the season to later on in the season, you see the growth. That's the kind of kid I'll take a flyer on.
100%. Because he's not afraid to put the work in to figure out what he's got to do different.
Yep. Now, you also have to sit there and say, because he's not an elite athlete, he'll never be an elite player. And that's the honest truth. I don't mean trying to be a jerk. Like, that's the honest truth of the matter. So you have to consider that in part of your equation.
Is he going to be the number one at the position?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, he's still.
Oh, he could be a starter. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying,
be a damn good starter.
He'll probably never be the Pro Bowler, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but I mean, still, if you're above average, have a 10-year career in the NFL, like the guy that you know that's solid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you will, what we call it, lunchbox to work day kind of guy, pail box.
Yep. The lunch pail box. But yeah, I think that's exactly what he is. I think he'll be a day 2 pick, and I think someone's going to get a good player out of him. Again, I don't think an elite player, but a good, solid NFL player.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think he has the potential to be a backup Pro Bowler.
A backup Pro Bowler. He'll be that guy that gets on the Pro Bowl because 4 other people didn't want to play. And he's just happy to be there.
Hi, Mom. Look where I'm at. I'm in Hawaii.
Hawaii. They haven't done Hawaii in years. I'm in Orlando.
Yeah.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm